All right, so today we're diving into one of the biggest challenges in tabletop RPGs, keeping your players invested in the story. Not just in the beginning, but through the whole arc of your campaign. We'll be going over specific points and things you can do, but ultimately, I think the advice is pretty straightforward. So, first thing, know your characters' names and read their backstories. I know it sounds fundamental, but if you're not doing this, you're already starting in a bad place. You have to know who your players are playing, and if they've given you a backstory, read it. It's a gift that your players are taking the time to write out their goals, fears, the people they care about, and all of the things that happened to them in the past. That is a rich mine of information for you to get into. Also, give them the stakes early. One of the biggest tricks in games is giving each player something personal at stake in the world right out of the gate. A missing sister, a cursed heirloom, a village that whispers their name. So, make your player's story matter to the world, and it will matter to your players. If you're running a particularly long campaign and it's been going great, which is fantastic, we love that, you will run into this point, which is like the middle sag of a campaign. All right, so mid-campaign sessions 8 through 20 or whatever, this can be where the plot can drift, the energy can suddenly run out or dip in the game, and suddenly it just feels like everyone's showing up to roll some dice. Here's some tools that you can use to stop that. First of all, rotate the spotlight. Touch each character's backstory again and again. Let them feel like the campaign is orbiting around them and not just some plot line that you're hitting the points on. Keep the middle part of your campaign messy. Drop clues, dangle side quests, shake up alliances. Confusion breeds curiosity. Let those loose threads that exist in your campaign, let your players chase those things. Throw in a mid-campaign like big twisty guy. This is a big change in the status quo. A villain that dies like super unexpectedly, a major ally that betrays them. Don't blindside them, but surprise them, and make sure that when you do that, you're doing that with a purpose. One of the other things that you can do is you can advance a backstory without permission. Maybe an ex-lover shows up in chains, maybe a long-lost friend begs for help. If you know the backstory, you don't need to ask, just act. Players love it when the world moves on its own and pulls them in. Use downtime and solo moments, let the players chase their weird goals, let them start a tavern, let them learn demonology. Even a single personal scene or downtime letter can reignite their investment in a game that's been going on for a while. So just remember that the end is the payoff. By the end game, your players should be leaning forward, hungry for the finale. And they will if you've been paying them off all along. Let their choices echo. Let their heartbreaks break their hearts. Let the things that they care about matter in the final, climactic fireball of an arc. The truth is, if you treat your players like co-authors instead of just audience members, they'll stay. They'll stay invested because they'll feel the story belongs to them just as much as it does to you. And that's pretty much it. If you got tips on your own, drop them in the comments. And hey, if you want more storytelling advice for D&D, Vampire, or whatever it is that you're running, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button and come back and hang out with us here at the Big Bad Dungeon, where we believe that great games deserve great stories.